Up next, we have Aragon.
I actually helped with the Aragon token sale back in the day. I helped launch their token, and they used the Mini-Me token contract, the predecessor to what everyone uses for snapshot voting, ERC20 snapshot. Aragon is probably the best alternative to Safe that is out there. It's not just for DAOs, it really is another smart contract infrastructure for managing a treasury. And they have a lot of cool tools, and I think they're underselling themselves a lot, or we undersell them a lot in the space, because they have the actual security tooling that I would have expected would exist in Safe by default. But you can do time locks and all sorts of other interesting tooling. Zodiac provides that for Safe, but you wouldn't know it. A lot of people set up a multi-sig, and there's not too many things you can do to add extra security on top of a Safe multi-sig just by default. Whereas Aragon makes it way easier to just be like, oh yeah, I want a time lock for this money to go through. Like, one of these 4 people have to sign the transaction. Otherwise, it needs like 10 people over here to agree to it. But if one of those people do, then it only needs 3. You can do really interesting, complex setups to secure your smart contracts from a management standpoint. That's why it made it in the round from my perspective. They've been around the space, and they don't have the token anymore. They are really just a great project for securing smart contracts in more dynamic ways than what a multi-sig can offer.
And I'll say, if you want to learn more about them, they're actually going to be featured next week on this live stream. We're going to get a deep dive into Aragon. Really looking forward to that.
They have some cool agentic stuff. They do so much for the ecosystem. They have like an enterprise, like a DeFi lobbying community too that they push. So they're really heroes in the space. A lot of these, like Golem, and a lot of these early ICOs. A lot of the early ICOs, you don't hear about them anymore. They took the money, they run, or like they built something, didn't work out, whatever. But then you have like Status, who's building clients, Aragon, who's doing all this work, Golem, who's got Octant. You have some of these old ICOs that like they're still providing value, even if maybe their project didn't go, their token didn't go as well as they want, but they have this big treasury. They're creating a lot of value for this space beyond the speculative value of their token. These are the good ones.
Moving on, next we have the